Good morning, guys. My name is Samuel Medina. I am from nursing program at the Antonina University, and today I come to explain to you about the axial skeleton. The axial skeleton composed of the skull, vertebral column, the ribs, and sternum. It constitutes the central axis of the body. The function of the axial skeleton is to protect the cavities and the protection of important organs. In the head, we have 22 bones, 8 bones in the skull and 14 facial bones. The 8 bones of the skull are frontal bone, right parietal bone, and left parietal bone, right temporal bone, right temporal bone, occipital bone, and ethmoid bone, and green sphenoid bone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 bone of the skull. The 14 facial bones are right tear bone, left tear bone, right upper jaw, left upper jaw, right zygomatic bone, left zygomatic bone, bomber bone, right nasal bone and left nasal bone, palatal bone, left palatal bone, and right palatal bone, right and light palatal bone. Right nasal concha bone, left nasal concha bone, and lower jaw. The individual yoid bone is a component particular of the axial skeleton, yes, because it does not articulate with any other bone. Rather, it is suspended from the styloid process of the bone, temporal, suspended by ligaments and muscles. Locate in the face anterior of the neck, between lower jaw and the larynx. The yoid bone support the tongue and provides insertion sites for some muscles of tongue, neck, and pharynx. The topic of the bones of the head is already finished. We can move of the topic of the spine column and how it is many are. The vertebral column, yes, has 26 vertebrae, which are divided into 4 zones. 1, 2, 3, and 4 zones. Yes, the cervical zone has 7 vertebrae, of which are first is called atlas, and second vertebra is called axis. Okay, in the thorax or dorsal area, it is made up of 12 vertebrae, and the lumbar area made up 5 vertebrae, 7, 12, and 5. Yes. Additionally, we find on the sacrum and coccyx to complete to 26 vertebrae. 7, 19, 24, and 26. In the following pictures, we can see the physical difference that exists between the vertebrae according to their location on the spine, whether cervical, dorsal, and lumbar. The most notable difference that we can observe is that the lumbar vertebra have a longer volume than the other two. Yeah? Longer volume. Additionally, we can show that the cervical vertebra have a longer vertebral foramen, other two. Yes. And two have two transverse foramens. transverse foramens, transverse foramens, and transverse foramens. Finally, we are going to take about the ribs and sternum. These are responsible for protecting the thorax cavity. Organs such as the head and lungs are located. The sternum is a flat and elongated bone in which the ribs are attached. The sternum is made up three fundamental parts: the manubrium, the body, and the xiphoid apophysis. Moving on to the topic ribs. Human beings have 12 parts the ribs. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 12 parts of the ribs. That is 24 ribs in total. The first 7 are called real or true ribs. The next three ribs are called false ribs, and the last 2 are called floating ribs. Floating ribs. The 7 true ribs are those that are attached to both the dorsal, okay, the dorsal vertebra, and sternum. Okay, they are attached to the sternum thanks to an individual cartilage. Yes. In the case of the 3 false ribs, so they are indirectly attached on the sternum. Okay, thanks to the fact that they share a single costal cartilage. 1, 2, 3 false ribs and 1 single costal cartilage. In the case of the 2 floating ribs, they are attached, okay, attached only on the dorsal vertebra, okay, only, and not on the sternum, okay, not on the sternum. Well, guys, with this we conclude this informative video about the axial skeleton. Thank you very much for your attention, and we will see you on the next time. See you later.